How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to go ahead and show you how to color code your squad and how to save a squad to your saved objects. That way you can get them ready and out on the table quickly for our Space Jam event. Now, quick warning here, you should only save squads and color coded squads in your saved objects the day of the tournament. Okay, I spoke to the Unified Mods, X-Wing Mod developers, and they're not going to push out any updates 24 hours before we get started. So in that window, you can safely save your squad. The issue with doing it beforehand is that sometimes if they push out an update that affects some of the cards in the ships, there are sometimes when you import this old squad, because it uses the old code and you bring it in, just the ships and the dials might be broken. So again, you want a fresh, brand new, sparkly save before the event, 24 hours before the event. Honestly, to be safe, just go ahead and do it like maybe before you go to bed and before you get started, just a few hours before. So how do we color code a squad? So we've, of course, built our squad already in YASB 2.0. So we can go ahead and just take a peek over at that really quickly. Here it is. I'm going to go to the view print, and we're going to copy this under the TTS bar. And remember, this is the only text that's going to work in TTS. You press copy. We go back to TTS, and we're going to paste this information in there, and there is our squad. It's going to load up. Once everything's loaded, you're going to drag, highlight, you hold and click, and you use your mouse scroll wheel to get it in the orientation you need. Now, let's go ahead and get it color-coded. One of the links in the description of this video is a set of colored markers that go on the ship bases and some colored markers that will go on the ships for the corresponding markers. So we're going to go ahead and grab 5 colors here for the 5 X-Wings. We'll grab cyan, red, green, yellow, and pink. And then we're going to grab the corresponding dots so that we can know which card belongs to which one. This is so that when you take damage, you know that you're taking the damage on the correct ships. Now, one of the options, if you'd like, is you can hover your mouse over any object in the game and actually press the plus sign to make it bigger if you want those arc indicators to be just a little bit bigger so it's more obvious which color is which. You have that option as well. Now, once you've gotten everything, to your liking, the tokens are the size you like, same thing as the arc indicators, we're going to go ahead and do the dials next. Now, I'm not going to assign the dials yet, and that I'll show you why here in a second. But once you're ready, you're going to go ahead and right-click your dial. You're going to color tint. This one was cyan. You find cyan on your color scale here. It's a little more right there. We picked that color. You go ahead, just click it. Click apply. Now you can be a little more picky about trying to get that matched up, but close enough for our tutorial. We're going to do that for the rest of them here. We got red. You just click apply. Next one's green. Right click, color tint. There it is. Boom. Apply. We need yellow now. Right click, color tint. Find the color you need. There it is. Apply. And last but not least, we have pink. Number pink. Pink. Found it, apply, we are ready to go. Now, this is our squad, the way we want it to look before we start each of our games. We're going to go ahead and highlight everything. This includes, let's say you wanted to save a couple of oversized focus tokens because you like having some oversized focus tokens. Maybe it's a little easier for you to see them. Just everything that you want to set up to save time for the tournament. You're going to go ahead and highlight everything. You're going to right click and you're going to click on Save Object. We're going to go ahead and call this, test number 2. And we're going to save it. And now we're set to go. So let's pretend like we are starting a brand new game. I'm just going to go ahead and just delete everything. We're starting a brand new game. We just got in. All right. We know that we're at the right table and everything. We're going to go to Objects. We're going to go to Saved Objects. Here's our test number 2. And we're going to drag it not to the middle of the board. You don't want to do that. You're going to go ahead and drop it on the wooden area. It just makes it much neater. And there's everything is going to go ahead and spawn. It's taking a second here. and there's everything I saved, including the colors. I'm going to place it in my play area. Theoretically, I'm going to be the red player. And now, because of the rules, per the rules of Space Jam, we're actually going to go ahead and spawn a second copy of it as well. Now, this is just in case during the game you accidentally delete a game piece. You can save time rather than having to respawn and color code again. You have a copy of everything, and this is why we save the dials unassigned. That way, if you need to grab the cyan dial, you just go grab it and assign. Oops. Had those all highlighted. You go ahead and just grab the dial you need. You can assign it to the ship you need, and to just keep moving on. Same thing when it comes to restoring a ship that maybe got deleted, which, by the way, there's a video on how to do that in the description down below. But now you're ready to go. Everything is color coded, and remember that color coding should be done before round 1 starts. It should not be done during your round 1 setup. Okay, this is again to save time and to make sure that we have enough time to play, especially because most of the people who need the color coding are those who have a lot of ships, and we want to give your opponent as much time to play against you rather than spending 10-15 minutes getting everything color coded. So hopefully you understand everything. If you have any questions, send me an email, goldsquadronpodcast@gmail.com, and I'm looking forward to the Space Jam.